to you and Carl. I took you both out to dinner.
That dog at the top of the floor was a fun.
You think I don't care?